What is up, Midway Mayhem fans? This is Dan, and we are checking back in from the Universal Orlando Resort. It has been many weeks since we've been here, and of course there's a lot of things to check out, so let's head inside. My oh my, how times have changed. The last time I was here they had Halloween Horror Nights decorations up everywhere, and as we can see, they've been removed. And I bet you there's a bunch more changes inside. Yes, I like it. No wait to get in. Right on through, and away we go. Despite it being Veterans Day weekend, surprisingly enough, Minions only has a 25-minute wait. And of course, all the decorations for Halloween Horror Nights have been removed. Of course, with HHN gone, now comes Christmas decorations, and we have some right here inside the Tonight Shop. Let's take a look. And it appears our friend Hashtag the Panda, the costume, is back in stock. More decorations all around, this time on the outside of the building for Jimmy Fallon. Speaking of Jimmy Fallon, let's go see how bad the wait is for him today. Alright, so here are the return times, 4:40 to 5:40, and currently it is 4:37, so yeah, pretty much you get a ticket and you can go right in. Then, of course, in the New York area of the park, we have this giant thing. Look at this Christmas tree. It's back. Every year they put it up right here, and it looks awesome. And of course the Halloween Horror Nights store that was right here is gone. Mummy is currently showing a 25-minute wait, and that's not terrible, and normally I would do express, but I'm a little pressed for time today, and I'm trying to get all the stuff in for the update. And also right here in the New York area again, just more and more decorations all around, up on the buildings and around.
All right, boys, I think it's just about time for us to beat it!
Hello, Fast and Furious. It has been a long time since I've seen you, and you now have a wall extending way out into the Midway and way down this way. There's a lot of progress, at least we can see on the outside of the building. Let's get a little closer. But it's kind of weird. The wall stops right here, and then we have the other black wall that's been there for quite a while. And then here is the main entry, and of course the main show building. We're now seeing more theming with the fence over here and plants and trees being added. Outside over here is looking like it's pretty much done. We have lighting in the area also. Coming along very nicely. If you look close enough inside, you can now see lighting has been installed and is currently on. What is this that I see? I spy with my little eye a virtual line kiosk. And then I also see right there, Express Pass. And good news for all you single riders, they've got you covered. We have a single riders line. For a couple years, Universal had a nighttime show, and we just got word recently that that is going to be ending for something very new. We'll let you know when that happens. Of course, you guys know what this fancy little machine is, and it has made its way finally to Universal. So if you want to get some of those spectacles, get them here. And these are the little beauties right here. Of course, the camera is right there on either side, and you can instantly upload your footage. Nothing new in this area for Fast and Furious, except for the aliens are gone. And the only thing new to point out over here is near Amity Island, the backside of the Fast and Furious building has gotten a little bit more paint. That's it. Re-slur up on King's Cross Station, and directly across the way over here, check out all of the lights. Now we have some exciting stuff to talk about. Here inside Diagon Alley, we have Christmas decorations going up all over the place, and this is the first year they've ever done it. and it's supposed to be really spectacular. Is currently showing a 30-minute wait. Not bad. A little bit of lighted garland outside the Diagon Alley entrance area. Bill and Ted may have had their farewell tour, and now Fear Factor Live looks like it's coming back. I can hear some sounds inside of them removing some set pieces. We have the Fear Factor Live sign there, and then over here, the main sign is still covered up with the tarp. Oh man, it has been many weeks since I've done Men in Black Alien Attack. I'm probably going to be really rusty, but I'm going to take a ride and see how well I can do. Men in Black was showing a 20-minute wait, so I figured why not do single riders? We should be on in the next 5. And our chariot has arrived. Let's go get some aliens. Yeah, I was a little bit rusty, 532,000, but at least I did all right. The construction walls that were outside of Men in Black are gone, and so is all the theming and decorations for Halloween Horror Nights. Nothing new to talk about with Kid Zone, so let's just move along. My favorite area of the park for Halloween Horror Nights, at least with the decorations, is now bare, so we don't have any more for Trick or Treat. No! Unfortunately, Academy of Villains is all done. Hopefully they will return next year. They had a stage actually built, other than the one that was for Irma, but unfortunately they are done because Horror Nights is done. Come back, guys. It's time for the prop shop. Let's see what's new. Right off the bat, it looks a little bit more bare in here. We do have some things here for Psycho, Bates Motel. The Horror Nights section, well, looks also a little bit more bare. We do have Creepy Chance. She's still here, probably very expensive still. And we have another Creepy Chance over here. So hello, second Creepy Chance. We have Lightning Johnny Racers. That's kind of interesting. I'm seeing some Jack Bus, like that one. That's a Jack Bus. And I'm saying that is $500. So yeah, $500 for Jack. More kind of creepy stuff over here. Icons. Of course, that one was for this year. And then around the corner, let's see what else is here. Yeah, it looks a little bare in here, guys. I'm seeing a lot of open space on the wall. Still have the game sign. And some other signs over there as well. From Mardi Gras. Around the corner, let's see what we have over here. Man, it looks like a lot of stuff has been cleared out. We have Barney stuff up there. Still have this battleship icon right there. That was from the movie. This would be awesome. But that is also $1,500 for that giant universal sign. But that thing is really neat. More signs over here. Doesn't appear to be anything new there. You see around the corner. Again, not much over here. Still have stuff from Disaster. But yeah, that's going to do it for the prop shop. Lights are going up on the palm trees. Some have them, some don't. I haven't been to Tucson in a while, and I could sure use a sugar fix, but not on this trip. Hopefully soon. Woohoo! We made it just in time. There's only about a half hour left in the park, 4 islands, but we're going to go inside real quick. And right off the bat, we can see lots of holiday decorations all around, and it looks beyond beautiful. I'm loving the colors right there on the outside of that building. Here's a current look at the wait times here at Islands of Adventure. Most everything is 10 to 15 minutes. Park does close at 7 p.m. But again, even Kong only has like a 10-minute wait. Not bad. Seuss Landing has been decorated a little bit, as we can see some of the lights up right there. But some of the trees are not quite done just yet, like that one right there. Food and drink stands have also been decked out. Same with some of the merchandise shops. And then even some of the attractions have some decorations like this one. 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish. Prepare yourself, folks. Grinchmas is coming. The Hogsmeade Trade Station does have some decorations as well. And then just over here, just wait till you see this. And here it is, ladies and gentlemen, the main entrance to Hogsmeade. And look at all those lights. Beautiful. Joe. No, it's a sad day for Dragon Challenge as the final pieces of track have been removed. So the blue loop is now gone. Now, of course, we know that they're getting a Harry Potter roller coaster, and we're going to have updates on that. But as soon as that happens, we'll let you know. So this is something new. They were working on this for a long time right here at the bridge section, and this is for the Allery. Now, what is this here for? Well, if you notice, Hogwarts is right over there. These hold projectors. So this is going to be for the new show this Christmas. Ah, yes, Jurassic Park, and we still have work walls up. And that right there is the reason why. Another projector tower, it looks like, right here behind this wall. Anybody up for a ride on Kong? I am.
During your visit to Skull Island Rated
And our chariot has arrived. We are in row 3, and there's literally no wait. Yet another one of the Spectacles machines can be found here at Islands, right over by the comic book area of the park. Well guys, that is going to do it for another general update here from the Universal Orlando Resort. As we saw the studios, all the Halloween Horror Nights decorations are down, and they are getting ready with Fast and Furious. We saw quick queue and single riders. Over here at Islands, Dragon Challenge is gone. Nothing left whatsoever, and more decorations are going up all over the place. Of course, we're going to have more updates from here, so if you like what we do, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter at Midway Mayhem, and we will see you out on the Midway.